Hello everyone, and welcome to my new geared chimps guide with Rosalia and Flying Fortress. This is actually going to be a pretty easy strategy after round 27. Until then it's a bit tricky, but you can do it, it's not too bad. First, we have the dart monkey that just goes as left and as middle as possible here so that it's in line with the track, and set it to last. And then get a sniper just on this middle platform here, just so it won't interfere with anything later, and set it to strong. The easiest way to beat round 6 and 7 is actually to turn on auto start just for these two rounds. In the middle of round 7 you're going to want to turn off auto start, and the reason we have to do this is because we need this dart to start attacking while the gear is turning. Turn off auto start in the middle of round 7 though, because after that it'll just hurt to have it on, so best to turn it off. For round 8, we get a second sniper on the middle platform, set it to strong as well. For round 10, get yourself a third sniper on the platform right here, and set him to strong as well. And then for round 12, we get our final sniper just on the middle platform as well. We're going to leave this guy on first, just for cleanup. And now we're going to get Rosalia on round 16. For round 15, just switch your dart monkey to first. This seems to be the most consistent. And this round will very consistently look very close, but it shouldn't be possible to die if you placed your snipers at the right times. For round 16, place Rosa right over here, just as left and as middle as possible, like we placed our dart monkey. Set her to strong, and then just move her down here on top of her workshop, just to be in a straight line with the track, and we're going to leave her on laser for the entire game. For round 18, once the gear has finished turning, move her down here. I only say once the gear has finished turning because there's a weird bug that's existed since her launch where you can move her out of her workshop's range. I'll show it, but I won't actually use it just in case it gets patched in the future. Like, you can just do this. Like, this is just wrong, but so yeah, I'm just gonna move her back here and set her to first for 19, and then get a boomerang right over here, left and middle as possible, set to last. For round 20, just on any of the snipers that are on strong, get full metal jacket. For 21, get a druid just as left and as middle as possible here, with Thorn Swarm, and set it to strong as well. This guy will become a druid of the jungle later, so let's start building into him now. For 22, we're going to set our boomerang to first, and then just use scatter missile the instant the round starts just to get rid of pretty much the whole thing. For 23, we can just barely move Rosa up here, and we're going to set her to strong as well. For 24, find the sniper that's on first, and get night vision goggles on it just to pop the camo. For 25, move Rosa back down here, and then just use scatter missile instantly off cooldown when it lets you. Just on the purples. For 26, you could also start the round instantly here just to make it less sketchy, I guess, like we did between round 6 and round 7, but shouldn't have to. Might look a little sketchy though. You'll probably be fine. And now, for 27, get Druid of the Jungle and set it to first. And from here, this run is incredibly easy. Get Hard Thorns for 28 so it can pop lead. And then upgrade the guy we got to a Camo Sniper to a 0.22 Shrapnel with even faster firing. Should be able to get that on 22. And that is actually our early game setup fully complete. There's only one ability we have to use on round 36, and then I'll see you on round 40. On 36 here, just use a scatter missile on the first wave, just to prevent any jungle druid timing RNG. It's a bit weird. So, for round 40, get a village just right up here. 002 discount. Get an ace right above it. This guy will be our flying fortress. And just upgrade him to a 203 never miss and center the path just around here. Not all the way to the top right because of the new change, the never miss darts will actually expire before they reach the Bloons. So just put him somewhere over here. And now, you'll see, now that Rosa's level 7, the bug just does itself, and she doesn't move with her workshop at all. So we're just going to put her up here, and we're just going to leave her here the entire game. And set her to first as well. Just use both abilities on the Moab, and we'll be good. For 42, get a Camo Village right here. Just get this guy to a 020. And then get Jungle Drums and just use a scatter missile on 43. Get Jungle Drums, and now we're going to Alk buff our Never Miss with a 301. Once we've gotten this, we can just go straight for Spectre with a few abilities. None of these abilities are actually needed, they're more just to prevent some RNG, so that's nice. On 49 here, just use a jetpack on the ceramics. On 52 here, use a jetpack once the ceramics show up. On 54, use a jetpack and a scatter missile when the Moab shows up. And then mid 55 here, because of Rosa's very cool discount, we should be able to afford Spectre in the middle of the 4th wave. Yeah, and now we just save up straight for Flying Fortress on round 88. Next time we actually have to do anything is round 80, because Spectre just breezes through the next rounds. So yeah, I'll see you on 80. So, on round 80, just use a kinetic charge on the ZOMG, just to break open the layer, and Spectre can deal with the insides. On 82, when there are just fortified BFBs left, use a jetpack and a scatter missile. Fortifieds can be very tough for Spectre to deal with, so Rosa's just going to help out a bit. On 83, just Scatter Missile. And on 84, if the Moabs ever start to get a bit far, just Jetpack Scatter Missile to get rid of them. For 85, just Kinetic Charge. And then once the ZOMGs break open, just Jetpack and Scatter Missile. '87, just Kinetic Charge. Same thing, when the ZOMGs break open, Jetpack Scatter Missile, and just wipe the round. Last round here, on 88, just, wait for Spectre to do its thing here. And we won't have Kinetic Charge, unfortunately, so just when the ZOMGs break, Jetpack Scatter Missile them, and yeah. Get Flying Fortress, and boom. From here, we don't actually have to spend any money. None. None at all. But if you want to make round 99 a little less scary, you could buy something like a Spike Storm and use it when the round 99 DDTs show up, or you could buy like a Call to Arms and just use it on the Fortified DDTs, or a Sabotage, or just anything that can help against DDTs, go for it. You have about 50,000 to spend, so yeah, it's pretty nice. Big plane destroys long single lane map. I'll keep it not fast forwarded just so you can see the big plane absolutely destroy these late 90s rounds. Okay, except 97. That one's boring. We can fast forward that one. But yeah, round 98, usually regarded as the hardest Chimps round, decimated by the large plane. 99, however, definitely not decimated by the big plane. It still looks very scary, no matter what you do. But round 100, also destroyed. And with that, you should now have your geared Chimps black border with the very strong strategy of Rosalia and Flying Fortress. I hope this guide helped you out in some way. Have a nice rest of your day, and goodbye. Oh yeah, and also only remember this strategy only works on long single lane maps, because anything more than that and Spectre will die very badly. Anyway, actually, bye now.